Greetings everyone, and welcome to another Sonic Universe Retro Review, and you have chosen Issue 25, the very first Sonic milestone, complete with a silver inked cover. Wow. To be fair, I don't know what a silver inked cover does, maybe it's a value or something. Anyway, this issue's story is a very loose adaptation of the game Sonic CD. How loose? Well, let's find out. The story begins with Rotor installing something inside one of Sonic's shoes, a camera to be exact. Sonic, being who he is, tested it at supersonic speed. And someone give Antoine a bag, please! Thankfully, the camera has a slow motion feature installed. The computer then picks up the presence of a new zone portal which leads to Robotnik's newest creation, the Collision Chaos Zone. And it's an intentional trap just for Sonic. To hook in the Hedgehog, Robotnik digs through stolen fan mail. Yes, even though mail is a federal offense, Robotnik does not care because he's evil. Robotnik pulls out a letter addressed to Sonic from one girl hedgehog named Amy Rose. He gives the letter to this shadowy robot. Sometime later, Robotnik broadcasts a signal to the Freedom Fighters saying that he has captured Amy Rose and goads Sonic to come after them. Robotnik orders Snively, wearing a Robotnik suit, to burn the trail behind Sonic so that he has no choice but to go forward. Sonic wants to rescue Amy, but Sally and the others caution Sonic about any unknown dangers. Sonic convinces Tails to take an aerial survey of Robotnik's base. No problem, right? Unfortunately, the SWAT bots are genre savvy that day and captured Tails. Sonic went ahead to the portal and Robotnik shows Sonic the captured Tails along with Amy. That's all Sonic needs to jump straight in. Robotnik orders Snively to start burning the path behind Sonic, something Sally and Rotor notice thanks to the shoe cam. At the end of the path lies Sonic's competition, Mecha Sonic. Yes, you heard me, Mecha Sonic. The robotic doppelganger challenges Sonic to a race through Stardust Speedway Zone, and the prize, Amy and Tails. And it's on, with some dirty trickery here and there. At the finish line, Robotnik sets up a trap to crush Sonic, should he come in first. Sally and Rotor fly in and with the plan to take down Robotnik and Snively respectively. As the racers approach the finish line, Sonic introduces a new move, the Figure 8 Super Peel Out. Mecha Sonic tries to match Sonic's speed but ends up melting his legs and shorting out. Sally kicks Robotnik away from the crushing button as Sonic crosses the finish line. Sonic allows Robotnik one shot of crushing him in order to stop all that whining, but it turns out just as you'd expect. As Robotnik examines the trap, Sonic asks the reader, yes, the reader, to press the button, flattening Robotnik and ending the issue. First things first, let's talk about the writing. You might notice a number of fourth wall breaking. That's because this issue was written by Mike Gallagher. His writings are cartoony with pop culture references and fourth wall breaking, like the mentioning of Princess Di here. For the record, reprints replace Princess Di with Princess Leia out of respect for the deceased. Overall, Mike's writing is goofy and cartoony with action. Makes sense because this is a kid's comic. At the time, there was shifting between cartoony/goofy and serious adventure-y, but the comic was not there yet. The first milestone issue is a game adaptation of Sonic CD. We have the first appearance of Amy Rose, and Mega Sonic, or Metal Sonic if you prefer the term, and references to two levels, Collision Chaos and Stardust Speedway. There's no Little Planet, so the zones existed in another dimension created by Robotnik, and there's also no time stones or time travel involved. At least there was the epic race between Sonic and his metal doppelganger, complete with Robotnik, well, Snively in a Robotnik suit, burning the path behind them. There's a point in the race where Mega Sonic tricked Sonic with a hologram. It's a nice shout out to the holographic Metal Sonic that appears in levels and needs to be taken out. Too bad Mecha Sonic lost due to leg melting. Would have liked to see it slammed against the trap. I guess we'll have to sell for a Robotnik crushing instead. Oh, he's not dead, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, goofy slapstick Looney Tunes-esque times. 25 issues later, however, I'm giving this issue a 7. good artwork courtesy of the one and only Spaz, and a surprise amount of game material. And so folks, this will be my last retro review for a little while as I'm in the process of building up my new channel right here. I'll be posting a new video sometime in the near future detailing my plans. So folks, in the meantime, thank you for watching this review and have a good night. Oh, one more thing. The Mega Metal naming confusion would later help benefit a future comic character, Shard the Metal, because of Sega's policy of having only one Metal Sonic. Period.